just technical. Tiny? Great.
Okay, I think ready to go. Sorry, we didn't have as many technical issues as we had last time. Thanks, Stefania, and quick word of thanks from my side on behalf of the entire Kabila team to all of you for taking the time to be here tonight. And also, I need to apologize on behalf of Shipra, who's unfortunately had a last-minute thing with our 2.5-year-old and can't be here. So she's worked incredibly hard on putting together this event. So thanks a lot for coming here. But unfortunately, we'll have to make do without her. So just a few words about Kabila. So when Shipra and I first started thinking about developing a platform for the startup ecosystem, we had 3 principles in mind. Broad-basing the ecosystem, developing an integrated community, and creating active engagement. So we think broad-basing the ecosystem is important because the world, in our view, is going through a fundamental shift from corporate life to an entrepreneurship-driven society, which is a transition which we've made in our life ourselves. But in order for this change to be sustainable, what we think is required is for more players to come into this startup ecosystem in whatever role they want to be in. Secondly, integrated community. So as part of my exploration, a lot of events and networks that I went to, I found them to be a little siloed. There were networks and events for startups, there were networks for early stage investors, there were networks for late stage investors, there were networks and events for developers, platforms for developers, but very few actually bringing them all together onto one common platform. So hence we created a platform to bring all the different players together in one place. Thirdly, active engagement. So the other thing which I've experienced is that interactions in the startup world are sort of disjointed and boxed together in different buckets of time. So as a startup founder, you first interact with a set of people when you're working on taking your idea to an MVP or a working product. Then you move on to interacting with the angel investor community, who then have to make a decision on investing in something which they had no say on developing and completely oblivious to what you had been working on. Then you evolve to the VC stage, who have their own set of parameters to evolve things on. And that's because interactions are very transactional in nature. There is no involvement through this process. So what we wanted to provide is a platform where there is active engagement through the entire process of the innovation cycle happening. So with that, we came up with Kabila, and our mission was simple: to develop an ecosystem for entrepreneurship and investing in entrepreneurship by breaking barriers to access, information, and investment. So that's been the guiding philosophy behind Kabila. So we are a relatively young platform. We've been operational for just over 3 months. So that's why thanks a lot to all of you who have been here and people who've joined our platform for being the early believers in us. We are a network of ideas, we are a network of entrepreneurs, we are a network of investors. We are a place to share ideas, to discover new knowledge, and make new connections. We have been and intend to continue operating as an online plus offline platform. The online platform helps us to broad base and enables us to use technology and the power of social media to make connections beyond boundaries. And our offline activities are geared towards enabling quality engagement, introductions, and connections between people. We are also big believers in the partnership model, and we think of ourselves as, in some respects, a network of networks. So Shipra, as as some of you know, works really hard in reaching out to different people, be they co-working community managers, accelerator programs, investor networks, venture funds, to see how we can add value to what you are doing and make that process more interesting and efficient. For investors, our proposition includes venture scouting, venture curation, co-investment opportunities, and network animation. Feel free to contact me during the networking session later on, anytime after the event, to see. We're very keen to see how we can help in the investment journey.